PHRD Planning Committee?
Going over protective service details for the commemoration before we get back to the cold case.
Oh, please don't use that term.
Protective service details?
No, cold case.
They're like turtlenecks. You know, once you get in them, they never really work out the way you want it.
All right, well, love it or hate it, there's no statute of limitations on murder. Our victim was shot to death and washed up in this cave.
Anyone want to guess how long ago?
Dude, just tell us.
73 to 80 years ago.
Lucy, how'd you pull that number?
Am I wrong?
No, you're like eerily right. Carbon dating puts them at that range.
Well, details of the trousers. Textile analysis says it's cotton. From what I can tell, this particular uniform was in use from the 30s to 1948, except black shoes were more widely worn starting spring of 1941.
I'm impressed, but also so curious.
I went down a military rabbit hole and I found out Coco Chanel designed the Turks uniforms.
Don't suppose we found the nameplate on the victim?
Not that lucky. It's gonna be hard to identify the victim.
Commander Chase was able to extract the DNA, but it may not be enough to ID the victim on its own.
Well, this particular uniform with the black shoes were only worn by non-aviation officers and chiefs.
Lucy, check the archives for any missing personnel that match that profile and that date range.
Can't we run the DNA against one of those ancestry databases?
Good idea. Get Ernie on it.
Maybe you should give turtlenecks another shot.
Get out of here.
Hey, Whistler. Whistler, you seem focused.
Is this one of those things where you pretend to talk about work, but you really ask about dinner?
No, actually, I'm headed over to personnel records, which happens to be close to your office. And I'm not even hungry for dinner.
Oh, well, I guess we can walk together.
Oh, Don't suppose you want to come with? There's this old case involving old bones and murder.
Ooh, DIA doesn't do bones and murders.
Should be your slogan. Still, my case is definitely more fun than having to play tour guide.
I didn't have to play tour guide. I volunteered.
Oh, really?
Those who fail to learn from history are condemned to repeat it. It's an honor to host these visitors.
And get FaceTime with the brass.
Honestly?
I mean, you are interested in your career. Well, I didn't mean to offend you.
Kind of makes it worse you think I'm defined by ambition.
I think you're defined by a lot of things, some of which I don't even know about yet, because I'm still getting...
You don't know things about me because you don't ask.
I know you like Pinot Grigio and mason jars for cups.
Excuse us. Can you move, please? Where are all those people?
Your colleagues.
Oh, yeah, right, but what are they all doing there?
Big event, Pearl Harbor remembrance.
Kind of rings a bell.
We've been sucked into the black hole of DNA databases. I managed to pull DNA from the victim's skull through the petrous bones behind the ear, a technique used to extract DNA from bones found at the 1,000-year-old Antikythera shipwreck.
Arr, matey. You're right. Antikythera is in Greece. That reference makes no sense.
You run the DNA against the genealogical database?
Once we got legal approval, take a look.
Your tree's missing some branches.
In the United States, maybe. But the DNA is tied to all kinds of families in Japan, so we looked into Japanese immigrants.
And we were able to narrow the search further based on families with naval officers or chiefs in the 1940s.
Any hits?
Yes, one. But this is where it gets weird. Our victim is him, Ken Ito.
Ken Ito is a 100-year-old Pearl Harbor attack survivor who's being honored at this week's ceremony.
All true. Except for the fact that he was murdered 80 years ago.